Today, I will briefly talk about digital minimalism. Take some inspiration and enjoy. What is digital minimalism? What does minimalism mean? Minimalism is a lifestyle that helps people question what things add value to their lives. By clearing the clutter from life's path, we can all make room for the most important aspects of life: health, relationships, passion, growth, and contribution. In conclusion, getting rid of useless activities and gaining more free time. How did I come across digital minimalism? Well, it all started with these app screen time limitations, deleting of useless social media and apps, but it never really worked for me. One day I was looking for some educational books and I found this one, Digital Minimalism by Cole Newport. Then it lied in my bookshelf for over a year. But after that it finally happened. I read the book. Sometimes the book felt a little outdated and I didn't completely agree with several opinions. But here is what I gained and also what you should. The psychological trap of social media. Social media use unequal rules to get as much content in our heads as possible. Maybe you don't even realize it, but social media invested millions of dollars into psychological tricks that keep us completely brainwashed, forcing us to spend more time on their apps. Special design with large share button with intentions to draw more attention makes us watch more ads, generating more money for the boss companies. And the invention of the century, the infinite scrolling, makes us dive more in the apps and lose track of time. The stress of likes and notifications. Social media plays on our emotions. If you don't get enough likes, it can create anxiety and self-doubt. The cycle of validation is endless. If you post and don't get immediate engagement, you may feel stress or question your self-worth. Notifications are time to keep you coming back. They don't all appear instantly. Instead, they roll in gradually to ensure you check your phone multiple times throughout the day. Accessibility and constant distraction. It was easier to avoid social media when it was only available on computer, if you even remember that. Not in my case. But now with smartphones, it's always within the reach. You check it without thinking, while waiting for the bus, standing in a line, or even in the middle of conversations. It has become a reflex. This constant accessibility makes it harder to escape the cycle, leading to hours of unintentional scrolling. How to escape? So the book talks about a very difficult way to escape this trap of social media. It's called digital cleanup. The key principle of digital cleanup is 30-day social media detox. You delete all social media apps from your phone. This gives your brain relief from the endless cycle of checking and scrolling. You start working on your goals, finding your lost hobbies, and meeting people in real life. You also become more present, enjoying the moment. However, it's not very easy. With the temptations to reinstall and check just for a second, it's hard to push through and endure the pressure. But if you succeed, you experience a sense of clarity and mental peace. It is also very probable that you won't return to social media, or at least to the same amount of social media as you used to. In my case, I tried to include the main ideas into my lifestyle, and I came up with this long-term solution. Start by turning as many notifications as possible. At first, it will feel strange and you will have temptation to check if someone texted you. But over time, you will get used to it, and I promise you that it will be super stress relieving. Because in the long term, you will stop caring if someone sent you a reel or something like that. If you have someone you need to text frequently, I suggest to use normal text messages or move to Messenger or WhatsApp. In the next step, try to spend less than an hour on your social media. I know, it sounds crazy, but with less checking of your phone, you also decrease the time you spend on these little social media windows. Also, when you are in a bus, gym, or just waiting somewhere, don't go on your phone. Are you listening to the music? Fine, listen. But you don't need to watch reels while doing that. Maybe over time, you will find better activities to do in these situations. And a little time in silence, just by yourself, also isn't a bad use of time. You can try to use app limits, but they never worked for me. It's up to you. And the last step, for me the most crucial one, don't open social media until the noon. I'm especially talking about Instagram. Yes, it's difficult, but after a few days you will realize how relieving it is. With this, you can achieve relaxed mornings with more time for important things. After noon, I usually respond to the new messages, take a look at the stories and new posts, maybe some reels, and then I close the app. And for the next few hours, I don't have a need to check the app again. So turn off notifications, try to spend less than an hour on social media, and don't open the app until the noon. This concludes my journey I achieved not only with the help of digital minimalism, but also many useful videos I've seen over the years. And remember, if you choose any of these variants or combine them both, it will be difficult and you won't be able to change your habits in one day. But if you will try to change habits, I believe that in a few weeks or months you should be able to change your lifestyle. Hope you enjoyed the video and you can subscribe for more similar content. Have a nice rest of the day and see you soon. Bye.